New at 6, an update on a healthcare deal that could force hundreds of thousands of Georgians to find a new doctor or pay for more care.
The deadline for Northside Hospital System and Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield to come to an agreement on healthcare and insurance coverage, well, it's tomorrow. CBS 46 investigative reporter Rachel Polanski is live in Forsyth County tonight with what's at stake. Rachel?
Good evening. This is just one of those Northside locations that could be impacted. Now, I spoke with the mother of a sick child, and she brings him here fairly regularly. And she says if Anthem and Northside don't figure this out and quickly, she'll be forced to either drive close to an hour for care or stay here and pay some pretty large out-of-pocket expenses.
The sandbox like blew up and then got...
This 10-year-old boy is just an ordinary kid.
I like Mickey. I want Star Wars.
With an extraordinary condition.
Mason has a severely small left ventricle that would not sustain life for him.
We met Mason Lang and his mom Tanya at their coming home last month. And they told us about Mason's congenital heart defect called hypoplastic left heart syndrome.
So he had to have a series of heart surgeries.
Now, Mason relies on the doctors at Northside Forsyth, who he sees monthly. That's why Tanya was outraged when she found out her insurance company, Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield, and her hospital system, Northside, couldn't see eye to eye. She hoped they would come to an agreement, but a month later, not much has happened.
I still haven't heard whether or not if they have come to an agreement.
That's because the negotiations are still ongoing, according to an Anthem spokesperson who tells CBS 46 investigates that they've had several meetings over the past few weeks, but a day before the deadline, no new deal has been reached. Anthem has also said that Northside is one of the most expensive systems in Georgia. Meanwhile, a Northside spokesperson says these calls for negotiation surprised them, adding, "Our agreements with Anthem were not up for renewal and were not set to expire."
It's very frustrating that it comes down to dollars and cents. They seem to think that we have prices attached to us.
And the Langs are part of 400,000 Georgians who will be impacted if Northside and Anthem do not come to an agreement. Some took to Facebook to voice their concerns, like Ritesh G., who decided to switch carriers, posting, "I can't bet my life on those negotiations." And Celeste R., who said she's switching just to be safe. As for Tanya, because she says Mason's life is quite literally on the line, she's sticking with the doctors at Northside Forsyth, even if it means paying more out of pocket.
We will just have to figure out how to juggle those bills as they come in.
While contract disputes like this are not new, they've certainly become a lot more common. A Georgia consumer advocate blames it on two things. One, inadequate network standards. That's when your insurance plan doesn't provide you enough doctors in your area. And two, consolidation of the marketplace. That's when you see a merger involving two major companies, like in this case, Anthem and Blue Cross Blue Shield. Tracy?
Yeah, Rachel, this has got to be so stressful for their families that are involved there. Is there any chance that Northside and Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield could come to an agreement before time runs out?
I mean, it's possible. Anthem tells me that in the last year they've come to several new agreements with other healthcare systems like Piedmont, like Grady, and like Emory. They could also come to an agreement after the deadline. Of course, this is something that we will closely be watching, and we'll keep you updated on air and online. Reporting live tonight in Forsyth County, I'm Rachel Polanski for CBS 46 News.
Rachel.